Okay, here we are in Sewickley Hospital, and I am interviewing my husband, Johnny, who just had a needle biopsy of his lung. And he wants to tell you how it really went. So here's Johnny.
Hey everybody. Listen, I can only tell you one thing. If you ever have to have a procedure like this, where they're going to stick a needle in your lung to test an unknown lump substance that's got you afraid perhaps and really feeling trepidatious, if you can come to this hospital, you don't have to worry about a thing. These people are so good that they put me through this procedure and I never felt a single bit of discomfort, not even a little bit. As a matter of fact, I rolled over and I said, okay, we're going to do this. They said, it's done. It was that simple.
So, what exactly happened in the procedure?
Well, they took a 6-inch needle after anesthetizing the local area where they were going to insert the needle to go into my lung, and they froze the epidermis and just below that, and then they insert the long needle and they penetrate the lung and take a sample, a core sample of the growth, the lump in this case, and then extract it. Then they took 2 more and extracted those. But during the process, I never felt anything.
You felt pressure, right? But not pain.
I personally never felt anything.
Wow. And how long do you think the whole thing took?
Probably 15 minutes, 20 minutes had elapsed, and I only know that because I've looked at the clock.
So maybe it was shorter and it just took you a little while to come back.
Could be,
Yeah.
could be.
And then how about your care before and after?
I've never been cared for so well in my entire life. The staff here are like a bunch of angels sent from heaven. They have such depth of empathy and such caring that you just feel like you got a bunch of sisters and brothers hanging around with you. And they're just here to take good care of you because that's just what they do.
So the procedure was only, say, 10 or 15 minutes, and yet you had to stay here like 3 or 4 hours after the procedure. Why is that?
That's because there are several threats that are possible. You could have a collapsed lung from the procedure. They have to x-ray you after the procedure is done several hours later to make sure that your lung is okay, that you're not bleeding, or that your lung stays inflated and you haven't had a collapsed lung or anything like that. And that you're fit as a fiddle and ready to be discharged.
So what you want to tell to other people, just, if they're facing this kind of thing, would you advise that they go online and look at videos or anything like that?
Well, not necessarily. I looked at a video about the procedure and kind of wish I hadn't because I was already nervous. I intend to be a nervous Nelly anyway, and I just freaked myself out more. So what I advise people to do is this. They're going to call you up before you come here anyway, and they're going to make you feel more at ease when they talk to you on the phone. Your preoperative conversation. And then when you get here, you can just be wide, be open, and tell them how you feel. If you're feeling nervous or afraid, and they'll make you feel comfortable and just well taken care of. It, like you're going to be okay.
Anything else before we wind up?
Don't forget your prayers. They're always most necessary. God bless.
All right. Thanks, Johnny.